Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a video, and this video I'll be introducing another tool which is called HackRF Sweeper. This is the GitHub page. All the installation methodology, or how you can install it or build it or compile it, is there. And this is how this tools look like. So I'm gonna show you how you can run this tool. This tool allows me to actually take my HackRF, sweeps it from 0 Hz all the way up to 6 GHz, and it will give you a graph which looks like this. That will have peaks. All the peaks are associated with their magnitude and with respect to frequency. Something really handy, let's say you want to use it in your research and things like that. It will also give you a scatter graph like this based on the frequency versus whatever the magnitude is. So I'm going to show you how you can actually run it. There's a demo which is there in this tool. So I'm going to show you how you can run it. All the instructions are there. So this video is not going to be a compilation video, because I will leave a link to a video that I have used to actually compile this tool in my Dragon OS Focal. And still, I'm keep insisting on this, that I'm still using Dragon OS Focal, because I don't have to worry about the dependencies associated with each of these software-defined radio platforms. For example, Pluto SDR, HackRF, USRP, and things like that. So that's why I use this. So we're going to compile it on my Dragon OS Focal. I have compiled it on my Dragon OS Focal. And I'm going to show you how you can actually run this amazing tool at sweeping your HackRF. I'm going to leave a link to that video that I have used to compile this on my laptop. So I'll leave a link to that. So just simply make sure you have your HackRF plugged in. So simply type in HackRF info, which means according to the video that I have used, make sure you have the latest firmware, at least the one from 2023. And once you have everything compiled, just simply type in HackRF sweeper underscore ZMQ_pub. This instruction is right here to run this file right here. So capital S, tag capital S, and then I think test keys. You have to make a folder called test keys /server.key. So what this command will do, it will start running your HackRF. And why am I having this issue right now? So what I need to do, let me just simply unplug this and simply remove this folder real quick, and then make this folder again, because this folder actually allows me to give a, because I can use this file test. Let me just do this real quick, and then let me do touch test keys server dot key lsed cd test keys. Let me see what is the content of this. So I think I'm good. Just plug in, and let me type in this command again, which is going to be HackRF sweeper underscore ZMQ_pub and tag S. I need to go into that folder which is called test keys. Oh, so yeah, test keys /server.key. That's the file name, and let me run this. Alright, I'm still having this issue. Hold on a second. HackRF sweeper. So ZMQ_pub. Tag capital S. You know what? Let me try this. This is the mistake that I was making actually. Test keys /server.key. So this is how you're going to run your HackRF sweeper. Let's hit enter. The reason because I was going into that folder by having a /, which means it's going into the actual folder, but was live right in front of my desktop. So once you have everything is running like this, your HackRF is already started sweeping. You need to open up another terminal real quick. So this I have compiled in my user source folder. So slash HackRF sweeper, go in, there's a demo folder, which is go to demo, and then this is where the trick will be. So ls this, so this is the demo file which is actually do the plotting. This already started sweeping, and this is the tool that will actually give you the plotting thing that you were seeing in a form of a graph. So in order for you to plot this, simply type in Python 3 HackRF, and so let's do an H. Okay, so I need to give a key directory. Also, I need to give a server public key as well, which has already in this folder test key. So let me type in again. This is on my desktop, so I'm still using my live. So live test home slash. I have to change this to zmq.pub. So .k plot .py .k. What is the location of that key folder? So it's actually home live test keys, and then I need to give my public IP address of my server, which is already in this folder. So home live test keys slash server dot key server. If I have this everything right, I should have those graphs coming in. So wait for it. Now, what you're seeing right now is actually power versus frequency value, and this script is going to start plotting that for you. So wait for it, and then you will start seeing this figure. Just wait for it, because the data is coming in from the terminal, which is right here, and all of this data is being plotted here. So we're going to wait for it to come up. It will take some time. You will see frequency versus their magnitude. You will also start seeing that scatter graph. This will start populating quickly. So as you can clearly see, you have frequency which is at 900 megahertz band, which is your GSM. You have somewhere around your 1800 megahertz band, because this is the strongest. That depends on your antenna as well. There is no such thing as a universal antenna. Every frequency requires a different size of an antenna, but I'm using a general purpose antenna that I have, and based on that, whatever the frequency it will be able to capture, that's what you are seeing. So you are seeing somewhere around 2400 megahertz as well, 1800 megahertz as well. This will continually start sweeping this again and again and again, and this graph will be updated based on the power, how much magnitude is there in terms of dB, and what frequency is this. What is the purpose of this HackRF sweeper? Right now, see, you can see the ZMQ source as being a local host. I am running this. I also have my HackRF that is connected, which is sweeping. Also, I have run this plotting command on the same laptop, but you can change this. Instead of localhost, let's say for example you have this laptop which is located at location A, that is running HackRF right now. So you have run this HackRF sweep right now, and then you have probably gone somewhere else. You can tune in, run this script which we just ran, this one, and instead of having localhost, you can type in the IP address where this HackRF sweep is running on which laptop. So you can actually remotely visualize all of this. Right now I'm doing it at localhost. The default is localhost. You can change this to an IP address, which you can locate this, and then you can look at it yourself from a remote location. So this was an amazing tool. I have definitely used a video that is available on YouTube to actually compile this, because the instruction itself, they were not like very helpful, and I was getting confused. It might be helpful to others, but for me it was quite confusing. So that's why I decided to actually show you. But for compilation, I will leave a link. If you have any questions, amazing tool. I like it. I like the presentation of this particular tool. It looks sort of like a research paper type of a graph, which generally I like. So I hope you find this video to be useful and helpful. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.